Tomorrow, NHL
Triple header.
By the way, is Florida got any bodies left, or is everyone...
Well, they are still a minus 290 favorite.
Who got suspended?
I have no idea. Did any of them get suspended?
Yeah, somebody's getting suspended.
Florida.
Well, Sabrin should probably sit a game or two.
He'll get suspended.
Yeah, you know
I
what
would hope
I
so.
said this to Sammy before the show. He did what Tampa Bay needed him to do. I bet they love it.
Verhaeghe dodged a bullet, I think, too. He's
he greased. Was it Gonsalves?
he's not getting suspended.
No. Then it's Rangers Penguins. Rangers big phase minus 220, and then it finishes off with Kings and Colorado minus 110 on both sides.
Really good games.
So
to start.
good games.
Pumped with the opening. By the way, credit to the NHL. I have complained for years about the we opened up with the Wild in Sweden Tuesday at 10 a.m. God, what are you doing? Give us a good opening day. They did. We got a good opening day tomorrow.
When do they go to Sweden? November?
Not at all. I don't know.
No,
Are they doing that this year?
Go. I think the
But
Leafs
at least
going.
they're not opening the
Leafs
NHL
going?
season
No.
with some
No.
it's Jets Wild from Helsinki.
They're listening to our show.
Who?
The league.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully not today.
And commissioner's going to join us.
Box over here.
That's how you know he's listening.
Anyways, that was Game Time presented by Bet365. Visit the app
Game
later
Time.
and see it's never ordinary at Bet365. Must be 19 plus in Ontario.
Send him to the pen. Bring him the lefty.
Peter Brady.
Okay.
the lefty.
You read that last part for me.
What do you
Read it on the bottom there. Read it. Bottom over there. Yeah, read that. Yeah.
All right, that was
Ready.
Game Time presented by Bet365. Visit the app for the latest odds and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Must be 19 plus, Ontario only. Please play responsibly.
God. Sammy's going through puberty again. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we return, the commissioner of the National Hockey League, Gary Bettman, will join us. Tons more to get into. Expansion, World Cup, values, Connor McDavid on a multi-year deal. Where do we begin? You'll find out after these words. Real Kipper and Bourne. Welcome back to the program. Nick Kypreos, Justin Bourne, Sammy McKee. A little over 24 hours. National Hockey League starts up. 25-26 season. In a couple of minutes or sooner, Commissioner Gary Bettman will join us. God, did training camp just fly by?
You know, spending
know
time
it's
with
shorter.
you flies by. So it's just so fun. What's that, Jays? Jays helped? Yeah, that did help us through a little bit. But yeah, I'm ready for the season. It's just about go time.
We didn't even discuss yet that Florida-Tampa Bay exhibition tilt.
It's rare to see things spill over from playoffs to exhibition, is it not? Like that was clearly teams still had things on their mind.
I think it's you're right. It is a spillover, but I think it's abundantly clear that Florida just, I don't want to say bullies their way to a Stanley Cup, but they're close to it.
But I also think Tampa Bay wants back in that picture.
Oh no, 100%.
And they're saying, we're not rolling over for you.
That's exactly the message over the weekend from Tampa Bay is we plan on fighting fire with fire here.
Yeah.
We got a team that can hit back.
Those Florida games are going to be electric this year. But it's great. The whole
the
Atlantic.
rest of the Atlantic Division here.
So Ottawa and Montreal going bananas.
You got to get your Leafies in there, Sammy.
Old Pizzetta's sitting on the bench going, me? Just me? Are you literally
Yeah, I know,
off
Mike.
the air?
Oh my God.
A couple of pros.
No, we do not have an animal trapped in the studio here. That is Sammy McKee.
Can anybody hear me?
Well, I think this year. Oh, hold on. Before I finish that thought, we have an important guest.
All right, let's welcome him in. Commissioner of the National Hockey League, Gary Bettman, joins us on a short camp. Was that a short camp for you, Commissioner, as well? Did you have to compact a lot of things in a relatively short period of time?
Yeah, but that's not atypical. The summer, like the season, flies by, and we're just happy and anxious to get started. So the sooner the better.
Big news up here in Canada, Commissioners. Connor McDavid signs an extension. No question, he is the face of hockey and the National Hockey League, so I'm sure that means a lot to everybody, including your office. I know you don't typically talk about contracts, and that's the business between a player and a management team and an ownership, but a lot of talk around Connor's extension today is that, the perception around professional sports is the best players get the most amount of money, and we saw that with LeBron for a long time in the NBA, and most recently Ohtani and Soto in baseball, football, Mahomes. But Connor's contract seems very underwhelming, and at the end of the day, is that okay? Is that
to any person, I would find the amount of money that's being reported that he signed for is far from underwhelming. It's a lot of money. If you're focused on the fact that maybe hockey players are a little bit different in terms of their commitment to their team and to the game, and that Connor's contract, as reported, seems to reflect a desire to make sure that there's enough talent around him so that they can win. That shows you how special hockey players are, and in particular, this mega superstar, who many say is the best player in the game. I think that's a testament to him, his commitment to winning and his commitment to Edmonton. And so when you talk about it's good news that he signed, of course it's good news, especially to the fans in Edmonton. But he wasn't going anywhere. He's going to stay in the NHL no matter what he did. So it tells you that he's really focused on getting the job done in Edmonton. And if I'm an Oilers fan, I'm thrilled.
Gary, thanks so much for joining us. A lot of this money stuff, for fans and for us, you kind of have to understand it to some degree because it affects why teams change or why players change teams. It's just sort of an element of being a fan now that you have to kind of understand. The big numbers I want to get your thoughts on. There was recently a report about franchise valuations. I believe the lowest franchise value by Sportico was $1.3 billion. What are your thoughts when you see what franchise values have done over the past 20 years and where they're at now?
Well, I think it's a reflection of the importance as a business and as content and as an enterprise that brings people together. Professional sports, particularly for the four majors in North America, has never been stronger. The appetite has never been greater. And as a result, franchises have never been more valuable. I take issue with the Sportico numbers. I think they're low. They don't reflect a couple of transactions that we know are in the pipeline. But, each Forbes will come out with a valuation, CNBC will come out with a valuation. So when all said and done, what I do like is the trend is good. And over the last 3 years, I think our franchises have gone up in value by over 100%. And that reflects, I think, well on the game and the strength of our ownership. And as importantly, and maybe most importantly, how great hockey players, NHL players are, and how I believe we have the best fans in all sports. So when you package it all together, it's not totally surprising that our values are increasing, but they're increasing in all the sports, again, reflecting the importance of sports in this day and age, particularly the content that sports represents, which is the most valuable content, whether it's linear television or streaming or what have you. There's nothing like live sports.
You're watching and listening to the Commissioner of the National Hockey League, Gary Bettman. A lot of Pittsburgh Penguin fans watch our show, Gary, so maybe you can shed some light on the Pittsburgh Penguin situation. It was reported that the Fenway Group was just looking for minority ownership, and maybe that's changed, that hasn't changed. What can you tell them?
I think